Hello guys, Neville Times here, welcome to a new video. And as you know, this year Apple introduced two brand new Apple Watch bands. So these two bands do not have holes or any other way of adjusting actually like the width of it. So instead they do have different sizes and you do have to choose one very accurately. Otherwise you might even have to return your whole Apple Watch if you get it wrong. So in this video I'm gonna teach you how you can see what size exactly is good for you according to Apple. Okay, so of course the easiest way would be to go to an Apple store and try it out, but there are two things happening. Number one, not everyone has an Apple store near them that they can go, and number two, even if they can go to the Apple store, right now we're in 2020, COVID, and you will actually not be allowed to try them out. So we do have something to do though. If you go to Apple's website, you can download this. This sheet has some instructions and actually like a measuring tape. I don't know if you can see it or it's way too white. Yeah, there's like a measuring tape here that you need to cut, and then you can measure on your wrist and you will get the size. So we're gonna do just that. Okay, so I'm back. As you can see, I already cut this and we've got this here. I'm gonna try it out in just a minute. But before I do that, actually I forgot to mention that there is this little square here. And well, this template is in Spanish, but you will get the same in whatever language you print it on. And this is for you to place a card in it. So here's my Lego VIP card. Place it right in between the lines and make sure that you printed this sheet in the correct size. In my case, I did, so that's great. Now we can proceed, take this apart. Well, we actually have some instructions here that we're gonna have to follow. But what we will do is put this here in our wrist and then take this right here and put it comfortably so it's not like too tight or too loose. And we see that actually for me it's just in the middle of between 4 and 5. So here in the instructions we have actually that if it's between 2, like in my case it's between 4 and 5, we have to choose the lowest one. So in my case it would be 4. Before I mentioned that you could go to an Apple store but you couldn't try the bands themselves, but you would be given this. This is actually this, but from an Apple store. So I also got this when I went to the Apple store to buy my AirPods Max. And so here it is, we have this. Actually we have instructions here as well because it's slightly different. But we have this that we have to take off and just put this here. Actually there's some glue. It's gonna be painful to take off with all the hair I have in my arm. But I'll do it just for you guys. I'm committed with the cause. And we have again in between 4 and 5, so the exact same. It's actually the exact same going to the Apple store or printing the sheet. So this is it. This is how you measure what size for the new Apple Watch bands you have. But you might be watching this video and saying, David, I do not have access to an Apple store, not even a printer to print the sheet. Well, Apple has also thought of that, and they suggest that you take one of these. This is measuring tape, and just do the same process but just with this. So in my case you actually measure your wrist. In my case it's 15 centimeters exactly. But then you might be saying, David, I don't even have a measuring tape. How am I supposed to measure it? Well, Apple has also thought of that, and what they suggest is that you take just any piece of paper and cut out a strip about 1.5 centimeters wide, which is pretty much this, actually a little bit wider I think. But anyway, I'm just gonna use this, and then what you would do is measure it like this, do the same process, see where both ends meet, like here, make a small mark on here, which I don't have a pencil so I will just mark it with my fingers, and then you can take any other measuring tape, like a regular one like this, put it right in the mark and measure till the end, and again it's exactly 15 centimeters.
Okay, so then once you have that size, you have to go to Apple's website, then choose your size, and then you go to use your guide, and then you say everyday items. And under everyday items, you scroll all the way down and say what's next. Then we have centimeters, type what we got, 15 centimeters, and we know that it's a size 4 for active lifestyles and relax fit for everyday use. So in my case, I think I'm gonna choose size 4. Then I'll click continue and it will automatically give you size 4 and you can check out with Apple Pay and everything.
Okay, so this was everything that I wanted to show you today. As we saw, like every single measurement gave the same exact size. So now I'm pretty sure of what size I need. And what I'm gonna do is order that size and get it here in the channel to review it and actually see how well this works and how good does it fit me. So yeah, if you don't want to miss any of that, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the bell so you will get notified when I post that video. Also, if you're an Apple fan, you could also subscribe so you would get Apple content every single week. And yeah, if you have any question about all this process and the tapes, the one method, the other one, anything at all, just pop it down below in the comments and I will do my best to answer. But yeah, thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.